A famous quote by Albert Einstein is, "Once you stop learning, you start dying." We know we're coming off quite strong here, but we truly believe that continuous learning is the key to success in this competitive environment RVDB operates in. RVDB is currently stuck with a hierarchical structure that prevents employees from reaching their full potential. Thus, the company has set objectives in order to shape the future of HR. Therefore, RVDB wants to be able to adapt to new ways of working, develop a more agile, self-reflective and learning environment, share best practices, stimulate people-focused leadership, and create a happy, healthy, meaningful place to work. The question remains, how can this be achieved? Well, we propose that RVDB should transform into a learning organization. Within the learning organization, employees are continuously trying to create, acquire, and transfer knowledge, which helps the organization to adapt to unpredictable situations quicker than competitors can. There are many ways in which a learning organization can be designed. However, we decided to stick with the pillars as proposed by Robbins, DiCenso, and Coulter. We will dive into each pillar and explain what RVDB has to do in order to become a learning organization. First of all, let's have a look at the organizational design. We believe that it is vital for RVDB to create an organic structure by removing the hierarchical boundaries. Although currently there is an existing team structure within RVDB, the three teams are different in focus and generally operate within a hierarchy. We propose that the team should be restructured by mixing the expertise of employees with different specialisms, years of working experience, FOSI, and personality. We propose that to find the best combinations of human capital, all employees should complete a personality test. Based on this test, RVDB can compose teams that create synergy. To further break down this hierarchical structure, we suggest that teams should have rotating team leads. Instead of having one fixed team lead, a new leader is appointed every 4 months. This team lead rotation will help all employees within the team to develop his or her own leadership skills. This relates to one of RVDB's values, progress, since every team member will be able to gain additional knowledge, learn new skills, and thus will be able to have a greater possibility to create a lasting impact. A final change that RVDB should implement within its organizational design is that rather than creating a fixed job description, employees should be empowered to craft their own jobs. Job crafting will enhance engagement, job satisfaction, and well-being. RVDB should thus create awareness, provide information on the benefits, give training on how to, and encourage its employees to be involved with job crafting. Let us now look at the second pillar, information sharing. In order for RVDB to become a true learning organization, it is vital that the company starts focusing on sharing information and knowledge throughout all levels of the organization. Again, we stress the importance of mixed teams as we believe that the easiest way to achieve information sharing is by transferring the experts to different teams rather than having them all in one place. In addition, RVDB should implement a mentoring system in which more experienced employees are coupled to new employees so that the mentor can teach new knowledge and skills and provide encouragement to the less experienced employee. Finally, to support knowledge sharing, we propose to create a psychologically safe environment which is based on mutual respect, strong relationships, and trust. Yet again, this is in line with one of the values of RVDB, trust. This can be achieved by approaching conflict in a positive manner, replacing blame with curiosity, and providing feedback on the delivery. When zooming in on the feedback part, we would like to highlight the value that a 360-degree feedback circle could bring. This type of feedback delivery involves feedback from all parties surrounding the employee, such as the managers, co-workers, and clients. Yet again, this is in line with RVDB's goal of sharing best practices in an agile and flexible environment. Let's now have a closer look at leadership within such a learning organization. We propose that the focus should be on shared leadership rather than individual leadership, which is achieved through the implementation of rotating team leads. Furthermore, it is vital that the temporary leaders are perceived as coaches rather than controllers. Secondly, leaders play an important role in creating a psychologically safe environment. Team leads are expected to accept and encourage alternative points of view, stimulate discussion, and generally be open to receive any criticism or feedback. Finally, it is imperative that leaders create a shift towards an orientation that balances performance and learning goals as opposed to a pure focus on performance. All of these suggestions can be put into practice by providing leadership trainings to the team leads. In addition, we propose that every 4 months during the team lead switch, there's a consultation hour in which the old team lead can provide the new team lead with tips and tops. The aforementioned recommendations are in line with one of the values of RVDB, together. Implementing these leadership practices will help RVDB to accomplish the objective of having people-focused leadership throughout the organization. Finally, the fourth pillar is called organizational culture. Organizational culture refers to the set of shared mental assumptions that guide interpretation and action in organizations by defining appropriate behaviors for various situations. A supportive organizational culture is essential for the implementation of a learning organization. Currently, RVDB's values of together, progress, and trust align with those of the learning organization. These values create a sense of psychological safety for employees to ensure that they are able to learn in their working environment. As the current situation does not reflect all aspects of the culture of a learning organization, shifts may be made to the artifacts and basic assumptions in the organization. In order to achieve this, leaders must take an active role in driving the culture of a learning organization, advocating challenging work, engaging in open communication, and building trust within the departments. In addition to the actions of the leader, formal and informal training and educational programs can be set in place in order to further enhance the success of this cultural shift. To summarize, RVDB can become a learning organization by implementing the aforementioned recommendations based upon the 4 pillars: organizational design, culture, leadership, and information sharing. Becoming such an organization will help the company to solve its current issues and shape the future of HR. You may think that we forgot to think about rewarding employees on an individual level. However, this is not the case, as becoming a learning organization includes several aspects that are related to intrinsic motivation. Relevant examples are empowerment, the opportunity to become a team lead, and the perceived encouragement to share one's own ideas. These aspects are likely to be perceived as rewarding by employees. We believe that other, more extrinsic forms of rewards, such as monetary rewards, do not fit the culture of RVDB and are only short-term focused. Therefore, RVDB should transform into a learning organization that continuously adapts, learns, and prospers. On behalf of Group A, we would like to thank you for your attention and wish you a good day.